Welcome to a new GG33 podcast, and today we're back at the old same thing we usually talk about. OnlyFans broads, and are you actually empowering women by doing this, or are you actually exploiting beta males? We have a nice panel with us today. The usual, the 33 Life Path is here. Introduce yourself.
I'm Christina Santa with a K. And happy to be here. Thank you.
Okay, and I don't know who the hell you are. Obviously, you're OnlyFans. Go ahead.
My OnlyFans is Danny Hen.
Wow,
it's a little complicated to write it out.
Yeah, you're right in there, man. You ain't playing any games. This is like one of those predators that goes right after the beta males right away, man. You're not even fucking waiting. All right, so we know you about the money. The extinguished guest today, introduce yourself.
I'm Hassan Haider.
And what the hell do you do?
So I have a sales team in England. We sell boilers and underfloor insulation. I have some e-com stores as well. And I have a private community called New Money as well.
Are you a millionaire?
Of course.
There you go.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. OnlyFans.
Lex Martini, OnlyFans, Beats by Lex.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
No? All right. Introduce yourself. Who are you?
Juju made it, Julian. I am a content creator under Gary.
And there we go, man. So I can create myself, and we're going to see if we can create other people as well. So here's what we're going to go at. We're not going to play games, man. OnlyFans. Is this exploiting fucking men? What do you think about this, Hassan?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is exploiting men because at the end of the day, they're weak. They don't know any better.
They're exploiting themselves.
Yeah, maybe they are exploiting themselves, but you're still definitely exploiting them. At the end of the day, if someone's weak and someone's strong, you can control them and you can manipulate them. So a lot of these guys, these whatever you want to call them, whether it's beta, inferior, losers, they might be living in their parents' house. They don't know any better. They don't know how to meet girls. And then they come across, girls online, and then they just see all this free content, and then they might subscribe, and then they just go down the rabbit hole, and then things just get worse and worse for them. So I definitely think they are being exploited for sure.
So I think that it's a little bit different. I think it's more like we're exploiting ourselves, and they have the opportunity to purchase if they'd like.
They're taking full advantage of it. They're not complaining. Real. They are not complaining.
They're not complaining, you sure?
I mean,
they might not be
reading the complaints, or you just counting the money?
My fans are pretty happy.
I have a very happy couple friends on there that...
Couple friends? How many people subscribe to you?
A few.
A few?
Yeah.
Over 100?
Yeah.
Over 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? You have over 1,000 simps on your team like she does?
Not yet, but I will.
You're working on it. You're trying to get there, aren't you?
I'm fresh on it, but we're getting there.
I see. And what about you? Are you a rookie in this, or you got 1,000 simps on the team too?
I got quite a bit.
You got 1,000 simps?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this, man. Would you actually ever consider being a boyfriend or a girlfriend to an OnlyFans fan? Someone who subscribes to your OnlyFans. Would you ever even consider, let's see if I can build a family with this guy?
It's definitely no, the answer. I'll answer for it. It's definitely no. It's definitely no.
I don't think I'd want to even be with somebody if they weren't at least a little bit of a fan of me.
I mean, that's true.
So
subscribing
to actually approach you?
Don't lie.
No, they don't have to be, but they have to be somewhat of a fan of me in general. Like whether it's like my Instagram content, TikTok, like you gotta at least like fuck with what I'm doing. Like wouldn't you want your significant to be a fan of you?
Of course, but that's very different than subscribing to an OnlyFans. I could like your Instagram pictures. You look, let's say, nice, but I don't have to subscribe to your OnlyFans. That's
Honestly,
a different thing.
I have friends that are in the industry that their boyfriends helps them, I guess. I don't know. They buy their content. It's weird, but...
Explain this. What's going on?
Their boyfriends
yeah,
buy
I
their
have
content.
a couple of friends that, their boyfriends buy their content.
But were they already dating before they start buying? Or were they buying before?
They
I didn't
also
ask
film
that
the
question.
content for them, and then they're buying it after?
No, they don't. They don't film it for them, but they do, like...
I don't quite understand.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't know. She told me that her boyfriend subscribes to her.
Why would a boyfriend subscribe when he can hit that stuff? I mean, I don't get the logic here.
I'm not sure. There's weird people out there. And
That's
And was it before or
I
after they
guess it's like a
started dating?
fetish, maybe. He sees it like a fetish, I guess. I mean, I didn't ask
So
too many questions.
he would rather jack off the pictures and actually have sex with the woman himself?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
Long
nuts.
distance relationship?
No. I think they even live together.
Oh no.
I don't know. People are weird. I'm telling you, it's just, there's something for everything.
All right.
See, I have a girlfriend. and she's right here. And I mean, in my opinion, she's prettier than every girl here. But anyways,
As you should.
We have a baby.
She is actually very beautiful.
We have a baby, right? And we were gonna do OnlyFans. Like we were.
What stopped you?
Bro, it's just
crazy.
like, imagine when the baby gets to like 4, 5, 7, 6 years old, and she starts hearing from school that her mom's a porn star.
Damn.
Like, how the fuck would that hit?
Yeah, I can ask you guys this. So, like, let's say you have a son, and then your son's like 6, 7, he starts getting bullied in school. This is not me even trying to hate. I'm trying to understand.
Because once it's on the internet, it's
there
on there
forever.
forever.
Honestly.
So is the money worth that?
guys
Like,
plan
I'm not.
on having kids?
Yeah, of course. I plan on having a family.
So how do you? What are you gonna tell your son when you're? What would you tell your son when he says?
I'm pretty sure by the time I have a son, we're gonna be in an era where everything is gonna be like more accepted. Everything slowly is already getting accepted.
What do you mean more accepted? So pedophilia,
Oh well,
touring
not
around, all
me
that
being a
stuff is
porn
gonna-
star doesn't have to do anything with being a pedophile or.
Well, no. You
pedophilia
said
or
more
stuff like
things
that.
are going to be accepted. I want to know
I mean-
what's the limit to that exception.
I don't have control of what the limit is, but I know they're obviously overcoming boundaries at this point. Like
And
there's a lot of
You
things.
think that's a good thing?
I mean, I don't think it's a
Did you have a father in your life?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
me. I didn't.
You didn't.
No.
Okay, that explains a lot. So you didn't have a strong masculine
I
energy.
did.
Who was it?
My uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah.
So he took the place of the father?
Yeah.
So he basically
like my
raised you
father.
like a father?
Yes, he was like my
He
father.
was there
figure.
every day,
Yes,
anything you
we lived
needed?
together. I lived with my uncle and my mom and my aunt and my cousins. So
Let
he
me ask you this: was the uncle homosexual, or was he?
not at
actually-
all.
No?
Not at all. He's a man's man for sure.
Okay.
Very manly.
And is your uncle proud of this decisions you made to go on OnlyFans?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
No.
He's gonna know soon.
He's gonna know at some point.
I mean, maybe not. He's Colombian, so he doesn't really know how to work the internet.
So he just
and,
want
like,
to cut. I got it.
Colombians don't care, trust. I'm Colombian, I know.
So do you think he would give a fuck?
No, if he's Colombian,
No?
no. If she's getting that bag.
Is it all about that bag?
Huh?
It's all about that bag.
Right now it is.
When has it not been?
Huh?
When has it not been?
When has it not been? When I didn't really care about, and I was being like babied at home, and like I didn't know what the world was like. And you need money to live.
Did you
honestly.
come from?
She wasn't about
poverty?
bag when I first met her. I'll say that.
Did you come from poverty?
From poverty? No, I was always very comfortable.
Middle class?
Yeah,
maybe
middle
above?
class. Yeah, middle class.
Okay, so you came from a good environment.
Yes.
You had a masculine figure.
Yes.
At what point does all this go down the drain and you say, fuck it, I'm going to make money selling my body?
I kept seeing everyone else making money, and my mom, I never wanted to do it out of respect for my mother. And my mom found out what OnlyFans was, no idea how. And she asked me, she's like, oh, you do OnlyFans? And I'm like, no. And then she's like, why not? And I'm like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean? She's like, why not? And I'm like, I did it like out of respect for you. Like, I wouldn't do it because, you know, my morals that you've taught me that I've grown up with. And she's like,
Mija.
she's like, well, you're only going to be this young and beautiful for so long, so you should use it to your advantage. And I was like, okay, period. Let me go.
And the karmic repercussions from taking money from beta males? If you believe in karma, that is.
Whatever karma they're getting from looking and being weirdos looking at my pictures.
Well,
Do you
they're
think
not
they're
being
weirdos?
Not weirdos. I mean, like,
Do you feel bad?
I
Do you
don't feel
that
bad
some of them
because
have
it's like a transaction. They're getting what they paid for.
Okay.
It's like you go to the casino and you gamble your money. You either win or you lose. The casino doesn't feel bad for
You know what? It's rare, but people can actually win at the casino.
And
If they're
they'll-
giving you money, how the fuck are they winning?
They got my nudes.
Right.
They got to see my tits.
You mean they fucking jacked off and
And
fucking
they
lost their
got
energy?
to come out of it. That's what they
That's
pay
crazy.
Some of
That's
these guys
crazy.
have 9 to 5s. They slave. So they go to you guys like it's
for.
fucking
That is
crap.
not my fault.
You know, it's like it's...
Let's go back to that previous
So are we
point though
gonna
about the
condemn
sun.
like the liquor companies
But in
and
the-
everybody
we
else
can.
that like
That's not my fault.
everybody has something they like, and
I'm
if they like
using-
looking at our
I'm
titties,
using my assets.
thank you.
assets.
Assets.
What do you think
Yeah.
though about that point about like your future children? What about that point though?
Oh, I don't want kids. So
Oh, you don't? How
no.
come?
Why not? I enjoy a lot of high adrenaline, very risky activities, and I feel like if I had a kid, that it would ruin that, and I don't feel
Definitely
myself
slows
really
it down.
like.
Man, she a gangster.
I just don't really see myself being at a point where I'd want a kid because of the responsibility. I feel like I'd almost resent them.
Whoa. Okay, what about you?
I feel like I will. Yeah, I will. I want a kid. I want multiple kids, but I think I will cross that bridge when I get to it. And right now,
are you going to be able to attract the type of man you want when he finds out you're doing OnlyFans?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If not, I'll just go with one of my fans.
Are you doing porn?
Huh?
Are you doing porn?
No, I'm not doing porn.
Would you consider doing porn?
Right now it's not a thought. No.
Okay. Do you make enough money without doing it?
Yeah.
So, what's the difference between a hoe and a whore?
A hoe and a whore?
Yeah. I mean,
I guess
one is doing porn and one is only showing titties, I would assume.
So wait, so what would I be considered?
I'm asking you.
I don't see. Is there a difference?
I mean, you're prostituting your body, aren't you? Selling pictures, correct?
That prostitution implies a physical touch.
But there's a transactional fee for it, so people are getting off to it, right?
Then I guess we hoes.
Okay, I'm a rich hoe.
If you're a hoe, it's okay. You're a whore,
That's what we are.
Let's go down there, man. They're over here doing a lot of talking about we got that bling bling. How long have you been doing OnlyFans?
About 2.5 years.
And do you have any moral repercussions for hustling men out of money?
What do you mean?
Well,
do you feel guilty? Do you feel bad?
No.
No. How come?
I guess I don't think about it.
No, I kind of get that point. Because at the end of the day, if you've not met them, I kind of do get that point. The main point I find crazy is like that your family sees it, your future kids are going to see it. That's the point. I'm like, if I was a woman, I'd be like, whoa. Not the customers, because at the end of the day, you're never going to see them. You don't know them, right?
What's the point of having so much fucking money and not being able to do anything you actually want in the end? Like, who's gonna? I'm not saying.
Wait, what do you mean can't
Who's
do what we want?
I was like, wait, I do it
Because
right.
trust me,
You're
we're
gonna have a bunch of money, but like the whole kid situation, the whole finding a guy that's gonna
I
take you
have
serious.
friends that have been doing OnlyFans for years, and they're pretty big on OnlyFans, and they have kids. She has an 8-year-old kid.
Have the kids been
And
bullied?
she's
They have
already-
a husband.
He has not been bullied. That
How do you
kid
know?
because he is very outspoken, and the way that they speak to him and they like kind of guide him, and they not trained him, but kind of like opened his eyes to it that it doesn't.
There have been stories where kids found out that their
killed
mom
themselves.
did OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
not
Google
this
this stuff.
specific.
I'm just telling you, this possibility exists. There have been stories where a kid has been bullied so much because they found out his mom does OnlyFans, he committed suicide. Now, I'm not saying that's gonna fucking happen. What I'm saying is that has happened.
Yeah.
So does that like ever concern you that it could get to that point where people are gonna start bullying your kids because of your choices?
Then I will homeschool him, and he's better off being homeschooled anyways.
Yeah, they're doing crazy
So-
stuff in
so-
school these days. Like, honestly.
You think being homeschooled by an OnlyFans mother is a
I'm
positive
not
thing
homeschooling him. I'm gonna have enough money to hire him a good teacher that's gonna come to the house. I'm gonna have multiple kids, so he's not gonna
You
be
don't
by
need a
himself.
man, right?
I do need a man, and I will have
so
a man.
are you a feminist?
A feminist?
Yeah.
To
To a degree?
Yeah.
Okay. What good has feminism brought society? I mean, we have abortion, which is basically murder, go up like by millions of bodies since that's been approved. We have women right now who basically are exploiting the same beta fucking males that they created. Not you yourself, but the generation before you of the feminists who said, oh, I don't need a man. I'm going to raise this kid myself. All of a sudden, they raise these kids, and now these same beta males are the ones who are paying for your OnlyFans, and her OnlyFans.
Thank
Do
you,
you
guys.
feel... There you go. No more responsibility. See, that accountability thing, man, it is what it is. But let me ask you something, Hassan. If you were a broad like them, would you actually be making money like this? I mean, they're all making fucking 100 to 50 racks a month.
What do you mean? I don't understand the question.
If you were a woman and you had a rack, same question to you afterwards. If you were a woman and you had a rack and you look like them, would you actually take money from these beta males?
No, my strategy if I was a woman and I looked nice would be just trying to find a nice guy, successful guy, as young as possible. That would be my strategy. And I think if you do OnlyFans, no matter what girls say, I think you're never ever going to find the guy you want. I really do believe that. Like if I found out a girl did OnlyFans, and if obviously you did and any other successful guy, I don't think they'll take that girl. I think a lot of guys would date an OnlyFans girl just for the fun because they look hot, all these kind of things. But they wouldn't wife her.
Not all of them.
They wouldn't marry her. For sure they wouldn't marry her. So I would never marry an OnlyFans girl. And I don't think a lot of
Do
people
you have
would.
a boyfriend? Do you have a husband?
No.
No. Did you have a strong male figure in your life? Did you have a father?
Yes.
What does he think about you selling your
He
body?
has no idea.
He has no
But
idea.
if you found out, what would he say?
You guys don't tell them. You guys gotta tell them.
No,
They'll find out eventually. They're gonna find out
The
eventually.
My
only
daughter
person
was
that
doing
matters to
OnlyFans,
me,
I would want
the
that.
only opinion that matters to me is my mom, and she gave me the green light. So
She gave you the green light.
here I am.
My mom
Yeah,
did
but
too.
then
Your mom gave you the green
Yes,
light.
my dad, no.
Yeah, I didn't get
That's
the green light. I got
crazy to
2
me.
red lights.
Okay.
So bad.
Was your mom a high body count woman?
I don't know.
How,
A high body count woman.
Did she?
I know, but like, I mean, I'm pretty
Have
sure she's
more
not gonna be telling her
partners.
daughter how much body count she has.
I mean, if she's saying
You can tell if your mom's a hoe.
It's okay.
Was your
if
mom a
she's
hoe
saying
or
it's
not?
okay for you to do this. I'm trying to think what type of
She's
mother
just very
thinks that.
non-judgmental with like everything throughout.
So she's a
life.
liberal who voted for Hillary Clinton.
Not
right?
at all. Not at all.
Not at all.
No. But
So how could she be a conservative voting for Trump if she thinks it's okay for you to do OnlyFans?
I'm not in her head, so I can't give those answers. But
Why do you think she said
give
it's
her a
okay?
cut of it? Have you helped her
uh,
financially?
a little bit, yeah. Or my
Okay,
dad.
so maybe that's why she's for it.
No, I don't know. She's just never been that judgmental about anything.
What kind of content do you post though? Like, are you doing the full porn scenes, naked, topless, Instagram style pictures? Like, what would you?
I mean, I like my pictures. I think they're classy. They're like lingerie pictures, stuff like that.
So no
So
fucking on camera.
No.
Okay.
I definitely think there is a difference though between like the different types of OnlyFans girls. Like the
There
ones who are
is.
full on like getting fucked on camera. That's like crazy.
Okay, okay.
But like,
okay.
taking pictures of like Instagram style pictures, that's not as bad. Like
But
I
I will-
definitely think that for sure.
I will say, like, I've dated guys and they find out, and like, I would really like this guy, and they're like, oh, I just can't be with somebody who does that.
Yes, that's a real thing. We were just
This is real then.
Yeah.
You
You're
understand?
honest. You're
I-
honest.
Have
Yeah.
you ran into that? Where you tell a guy you're an OnlyFans girl and then he's out?
No. I don't
Yeah.
talk. I'm not looking for anyone, so I'm not dating. I'm not talking to anyone. I don't care what anyone has to say.
What about you?
It's never stopped anybody from
It's
doing
never
it.
stopped one person.
No.
Okay.
I've
It
noticed.
probably does, but you might not realize it though. Like maybe they're not gonna say it to your face, but like they would
They're gonna
definitely think
they're
differently. You know
gonna
what I
think
mean?
differently in their brain. They're gonna be like, okay, well she's
Well,
bad.
then that's not the one for me.
Well, you don't know though, because a guy could play you. A guy could just act like he really, fucks with you, and then just.
Nah, I can smell bullshit from a mile away. There's no way they're gonna be able to like trick me like that.
They will.
They
They
have
will.
before. They have when you were young.
So easy.
They have when you were young. No guy ever played you when you were younger.
No, I was the cheater. It was me.
No,
I
never.
was the toxic one.
Hold up. Not one time did someone actually get you first. Not one time did someone cheat on you first. Not one time.
Wait, so you admitted to being a cheater
I've cheated.
and an OnlyFans girl?
Shit happened.
That's crazy.
You think you will
That's
always
crazy.
be a cheater?
But I'm not the type of cheater that I would cheat and not tell you and keep just cheating on you. If I cheat and I got to the point where I had to cheat, I will go and tell you that I cheated, and like that's
So you
it.
do have a moral compass.
I do have a moral
This is crazy
compass.
to me.
I do.
I see. And what about you down there, man? You've been quiet, man. How many
know.
people have you cheated on? None. So what about you?
I've never cheated.
So you're the only cheater here?
I guess so.
And you're
the
born-
only
and
one
hold
that
on.
admits it, I guess.
Hold on. And you're born in what year?
96.
You're the rat, and she's the only one who admits to cheating. See how that works?
Guess I'm the only honest one.
And see
Any
how you have
form
the
of
backhanded comments there, right too? It's right there, man. Keep going. You're
I'm
cooking.
just
Keep it
saying. I'm
rolling.
just saying.
Okay.
Time out. Could you even picture me cheating? You've known me for a minute.
No, I can't. I can't
Okay,
picture
thank you.
But you know, okay, that line
You
definitely
also
would
don't
affect
ever
future
date anyone,
relationships.
so
Yeah, you have to be in a
Single for a while.
relationship to cheat.
yeah. She like, what is it that you
Okay.
are? What I
When it
Celibate.
comes- when it comes down to you, how much money does a guy have to be like, yo, I'm gonna take care of you. Enough of this fucking bullshit. How much money does a guy have to make for someone to come to you and be like, yo, you need to stop this bullshit. I'll take care of you.
Definitely in the millions.
In the millions.
That's
So
it?
Yeah, I mean, at least.
You think a guy worth like 1-2 million, making about 1-2 million a year? Is that what we're talking about?
I mean, that's like, yeah, like starting for sure.
Okay, so you're talking about the 0.01%, like 1 out of every 1,000 people in America, men in America, make that much money.
Yeah.
Is that realistic for you? For a woman who makes money on OnlyFans, what other skills do you have in life?
Like what did I go to school for? Or
What do you go to school for?
to school for business.
Business?
Yeah.
So you learn how to do OnlyFans because you went to school.
No.
Okay.
Probably because it was a better business than what you went to school for.
You understand your looks are not going to last forever.
Yes.
And what about you? Do you get that point
Actually,
too?
you know what? I feel like they might last a really long time.
Oh,
I do think
you would be
10 more
mistaken.
years max.
See, a woman is a depreciating asset when it comes to her looks. Men, they have to
just-
go up in value.
we just keep
Women,
going
they
up.
keep going out. That's why a woman
My
needs to
mom
find
was
a
bad as
loyal
fuck.
guy when she actually looks like you, or looks like you, or looks like you. Because when you find a loyal guy, then they're gonna stick with you. What you have to add?
Yeah, 100%. I think you should try and find a man as early as possible for sure. And I think it's crazy as well to admit that you cheat on the internet. Like that's crazy. Like if a guy in the future he does his research on you, which you know you obviously look nice. If you know a guy in the future who's successful, he's gonna see all this. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like I think so many guys are gonna be put off by
you
that. It's
have
crazy.
nothing but beta males around you because you have this cocky
crazy.
arrogance.
I don't have any males around me
Okay.
at this point in my life. So
you
I really don't care.
but you basically said you played a whole bunch of guys.
Yeah, when I was younger, I did.
Okay, so you basically have no respect for men. You look at them as like
At all.
That's pretty much true. I mean, you're at a row here.
I get to the point of cheating not because I don't have respect for men. It's because the relationship is pretty much over, and that's why it gets to
Why
that
is it
point.
over?
Because they're just not satisfying me, or they're just not paying me attention. They're neglecting me, which is most of the time that what men do. They think they already got the girl, and they don't feel like they don't have to.
So
do
why
anything
wouldn't you
for
break up with that guy?
So then it happens. Like, you know, a girl has also like needs and stuff. So it happens if you're with someone that's not
So you're
providing
basically-
for
you're
you, like emotionally. It's like you go out one day and like things happen. Like you might have a little drink.
So
and,
you're
like,
not loyal, basically. You go out, have a drink, and you're open.
no,
to like
I am
7-Eleven.
loyal. When it gets to the point where I'm tired of the guy and it's just like too much, like it happens.
How many relationships have you been in?
4.
4 relationships.
How old are you? How old are you?
How do I look?
20,
I'm 27.
26? Oh.
I'm 27.
Okay, so you've been in 4. How many long-term relationships?
All 4 of them have been long term.
Have you cheated on all 4 men?
No,
You have.
not on all 4.
Definitely has.
Okay, so I'm gonna lie about that, but I'm not gonna lie about
How many-
cheating.
how many-
Okay, come on.
She doesn't want to sound too bad now.
What?
How many have
She's
you
trying
I
to...
don't care what I sound like. I'm gonna say the truth. That's what I'm not here to bullshit.
How many
Like
have
that's
you,
why I've been
how many
saying
have you actually cheated on? Those
2.
4?
2.
Okay, so
Yes.
why did you end up cheating on them? They weren't making enough money. They weren't fucking you right. What did it end up being?
They were neglecting me.
In what way?
And like emotionally, like it was just like I was not important to them. They didn't make time for me. They didn't, like, after a while from being with each other, it just becomes very like routine. Like it's like
Were they out there trying to work and make money and better themselves?
well,
is that why you didn't see
well,
them
the
as
first ones that don't really count. Like I was like in high school. Like these guys,
Okay, whatever.
You know,
let's
so
let's
it's
move on
not
to
that
the
serious.
let's move on to the ones when you actually weren't in high school.
No, I didn't cheat on those. Those are the most recent ones I haven't cheated on.
Okay, why did you guys break up?
I broke up before I cheated because I learned my lesson.
Was it because of OnlyFans?
No,
Did he have a problem with you doing OnlyFans?
I wasn't doing OnlyFans. I just started doing OnlyFans.
I see. So how much would it take for a guy to make, say, yo, you need to drop this bullshit, I'm taking care of you? How much money does a guy have to make?
I haven't thought about that, honestly. I don't really want to be taken care of by a man. I don't want.
You want your own bag.
Yeah.
You don't trust men.
I want to have my bag with whoever I'm with.
How are you going to prevent having beta males as kids if you happen to have boys? Because obviously you're a strong boss woman. You don't need a man.
I don't talk down on men. I have my respect for men. I don't.
You might not talk down, but the way you're actually saying things, you don't think very highly
I treat them the way
of men.
they want to be treated.
I see, man. No, you're all about the money. It's very clear. Let's go to you over here, man. When was the last time you've been in a relationship?
5 years ago.
And you keep telling people you're celibate for 5 years.
Yeah.
He's laughing over there.
She doesn't say that, does she? Oh, you do?
She really
No,
is.
Oh, you
no,
are,
actually.
really?
Yeah.
Actually.
So
What?
I haven't had sex in 5 years.
okay, so
Wow.
in an industry full of whores and fucking sluts, why are you such a angel?
Doesn't make me an angel. I just haven't had sex. I found plenty of other ways to be unangelic.
I got you. So you're far from a saint.
Yeah, I would say.
Do you look down on the women who do porn?
No.
No?
No.
What about you? Do you
No.
look down on the women?
No.
You don't give a fuck.
No.
What
fuck.
about your daughter? She was doing porn. Would you give a fuck?
If my daughter,
Yeah.
as long as she talks to me about it and not does it like behind my back, because then I could talk to
Really?
her. And, like,
But then
you
didn't
know,
you not tell your
I
dad
could
that
give
you
her my
But you're gonna
my
have that
input
bag.
in
You're
it.
gonna take care of it. Why does she gotta do porn?
Exactly. Well, he's asking me a question, like
Right.
hypothetically. Obviously, I am gonna have money. My kids won't have to hopefully go through that.
Let's
But-
go to you down there. Would you allow your daughter to be a whore on OnlyFans?
Ooh.
It's got to be no. Let's stop lying. The answer is no.
You guys threw me off.
It's your daughter. Why would you want to? Why would you want to watch her get fucked?
Doesn't give a fuck.
She does. She
It's
just.
not that I
you
don't
I'm
have
gonna be
to.
real. If I had a kid,
You
as
prefer not
long
to.
as they're happy and they are progressing in some way in life, if that's what she wanted to genuinely
Yeah.
do, I would never be like, "Don't do it." I would maybe
Progressing
say
in
like,
what?
Like,
"Have
that's
you
my
thought about
input,
like
yeah.
doing maybe something else?" And if she wants to do it, then who am I to
Exactly.
say don't do it?
Did
If
you?
that's
Did you see that guy?
I'm happy and I'm doing it.
Nick something, the boyfriend of Sky Breed, they just broke up. Did you see that? It came up on my Twitter or TikTok, whatever it was. So this guy, Nick, was dating Sky Breed, the porn star, the OnlyFans girl. And they broke up recently because apparently this Nick guy couldn't take... he couldn't stand it anymore that his girlfriend was just getting fucked on camera.
Right.
Because people kept tagging him in these videos.
Cook.
So he was putting up for it for a while, but even he, the guy who was okay with it, he then got to a point where he's like, I can't
How
take
long
this
was
anymore.
he dating her for?
I have no idea. But the point is, like, even him, the guy who was supposedly okay with it, even he eventually was just like, I
But
can't
you're
take this
also,
anymore.
I've never seen her content, but you're saying she's getting fucked on camera by different guys? Because
It was
that's
on the
a
Bradley
different
Martin.
thing to have to get over than some.
I don't know, I just saw
That's
it.
absolutely disgusting.
I just scrolled past it. It was like, it was on the Bradley
Martin.
Martin podcast. There's like a clip of it where Bradley Martin was asking them. They were both on the sofa next to each other talking about it. But he was supposedly okay with it initially, but then he couldn't take it anymore. So it's like no guy prefers to watch they go on OnlyFans or all these kind of platforms. Like if you gave them the choice, they'd say no. You'd prefer your daughter wasn't on porn for sure, surely. Prefer it. For sure, at
It doesn't
least
have
you have to
nothing to
admit
do with
that.
y'all.
Yeah, it's not your...
It has nothing to do with you and what you guys did and whatever.
Come on, they're pressing you guys for.
Just like your parents raised you well.
I think that my daughter would have a happier life if she was doing that than being in a 9-to-5. I will say
But
that.
why does she have to have a 9-to-5 or porn? Why can't
I'm
she
just saying. I'm just saying in general.
Whatever
like
makes her happy is what we're
whatever
saying.
allows her to have time and enjoy her life the most. Like it wouldn't have to be porn. There's other ways to make money. But
What I hear all the time from the OnlyFans is how they feel or how this is all I keep hearing over here. There's no logic. There's only emotion. This is what I hear. And my question to you is this. We know from historically that a nuclear family is the best way to raise kids. No matter what you guys say, a nuclear family is the best way to raise kids when you have a mom and you have a dad. Now, I understand in society we have issues now where you need two incomes. But if you can, you need one guy to go out there to make the bag so the child and the woman bond on a much higher frequency. And they don't actually have to go out there
Gary, what
and
does-
do fucking garbage.
Right. What does your wife do? So obviously she's not working a 9-to-5 and she's not on porn issues.
She's basically doing what she wants, which is what I believe a woman should do. Because if you guys are actually working, which is what you guys are, you're putting in work, you're trying to get that bag, that comes with stress. When you have stress, that builds masculine energy. My wife doesn't have those fucking problems. Only problem she has is writing the checkbooks and I fucking take care of the rest, man. That's it. She raises the kids and in her free time she does yoga, whatever the fuck she wants. Because that is what she's earned. She found the right dude. He makes enough money.
How did she find you?
20 years ago when I was broke. So she invested in the right guy and I just happened to become a millionaire because I'm really good at numerology and astrology.
So wouldn't you rather your daughter find like the right guy and then just be taken care of for the rest of her life? And that would make her happy. Surely that would make you more happy than doing
if
porn.
that's what she wants, but that's not even like, not everybody wants that situation. So what if she's like me and I'm more of a free spirit? I don't really want to be in a relationship.
Oh, you never want to find love?
I mean, I'm open to it, but I'm not like.
Maybe you just not
You've
found the
never
right
been in
guy.
love?
Though. You just not found the right guy.
Does Miami
one
have
time.
anything to do with it? Does living in Miami have anything to do with that?
You know what?
Hold up, one at a
Do we
time.
want to get into like some like real trauma?
Let's hear it.
I think the closest I've ever been to like feeling like I was in love with somebody was probably Stockholm syndrome, and I was getting human trafficked.
Oh
By
wow.
who?
Oh yeah. It was this girl, and Yeah, it was 5 years of my life.
So a girl played game on you
Yes.
for 5 years,
Yeah.
and she had you doing what?
We can't talk about the first part.
No
but,
problem.
It was
Use your imagination.
after her boyfriend ended up going to prison. We came out to Miami, and she made me learn how to strip.
And were you basically getting fleeced of money,
I would get
money
home
over?
and she would make me give her the money. I would hide some of it.
How would she make you give you the money?
She would literally be like put it on the fucking counter. Don't keep anything to yourself. Like, give me all the money. And I would.
Would even give you 10%?
Did she ever hit you?
One time, because we were coming back from church and her daughter's ferret had shat all over the house, and she told me to clean it, and I said, I'm not cleaning that, and she backhanded me.
But if you didn't give the money, what would happen? She beat you up?
She didn't beat me up or anything like that, but she would verbally abuse me, and I cared about her, so I didn't like upsetting her. So when she would do all that, I'm sorry.
How did you get in a situation like that?
Yeah, it's like
I was investing in her company before I got into all the crazy stuff with everything and started getting kind of taken advantage of crazy. Right. And she convinced me to give her money, and then the man, he got involved, and it was they were both playing this game. She was good cop, he was bad cop, and it was I was there for her, and I think that's how it kind of started to develop the feelings.
It was all a game, wasn't it?
It was all a game.
All a game. How'd you finally leave this trap?
I realized what it was when our company got sold to a really big company, and I wanted to know how I would end up getting some money back on it. And she looked at me and said, "Why would you get money?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "From all the money that I gave you." She goes, "What money?" And she spoke to me like that from that point forward, like she didn't even know. And it was a lot of money that I gave her. When I add up all the assets and stuff, I don't even know how much money it was, but if I add up just the assets alone, it was probably close to $700K.
Gee.
Yeah.
Well, so you were stripping in one of these clubs in Miami, and then every night you just give the cash?
She worked.
That's crazy.
You were
I was a door girl.
The door girl. I was a damn good stripper, Tom.
She was really good. She was one of the top.
And why didn't you strip?
Why didn't I strip? I didn't want to be touched.
I see.
Just do
you didn't have these back then either, did you?
I mean, I didn't have small tits though.
No, she had titties.
I had boobs. I just didn't I don't know. I tried it one time with her. She took me.
She did. I got her to work one night.
And then
because she used to watch me. There's a champagne room area there, and you can just walk them upstairs, and then it's honestly
you make more money up there.
You make way
so
more
I would
money.
always see her walking up there. I'm like, this girl is making a lot of money, and we moved in together. So I saw.
Oh, you guys used to be roroommates.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how'd that work out?
It was chill.
Did you guys fight over the same man ever?
No.
No. Oh, fuck
Absolutely
that bullshit. Hoes over bros, right?
We never had that.
Hey, you reverse engineer that one. Let's go to you over there. Were you a stripper?
I was not. No, but I there was a point in college where I was like, it'd be so cool to be a webcam girl.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Were you an Andrew Tate fan?
No, I'm a little bit old. I think it was before.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, oh, it'd be so cool because you don't have to go anywhere.
You can just have money come to you.
Yeah, I think webcam's cooler than stripping. Because at least you're in your
Way
room.
better. No one's touching you.
That's why I picked OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
You're also performing though. You're live. You can't make a mistake. There's a lot of pressure with that.
What kind of pressure are you gonna have? One guy's gonna unsubscribe to you?
No, stripping.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. It'd be nerve-wracking.
I feel like people think when you say stripping, they assume it's all pole, stage audience.
I assume drugs too.
Yeah,
I never even drank alcohol. I was sober every single night that I worked.
That's weird.
She was very
You're
good
about
at
that bag. You're born on the 8th, girl. You want that bag, man.
Who's gonna drink at work?
Dumb girls that get trashed.
That's what
They don't even
strippers
know
do.
how
They
to
drink
do
and
it.
take
Every
drugs.
single fucking bartender in that club, I said, I don't give a fuck what I say I want. Give me a shot of water every single fucking time. And so I'd be like, can I have a tequila? And they give it to me. Oh my god, let's take shots. You want more shots, guys? And
That Gemini just came out of you.
Get him fucked up.
So
One more round. Like, throw it behind my shoulder if they fucked up and gave me real alcohol. Yeah.
I got caught doing that one time.
All right. Let's go over here to my boy Juju over here, brother. I have a wife. She takes care of kids. You have a girl over there who's just sitting, supporting you. She's not doing OnlyFans. She definitely has the looks for it if she wanted to.
Oh yeah, she would be making billions of dollars if she wanted to.
What are you thinking by listening to these women or whatever else you want to call them when they're out there saying they're making fucking money, they're making fucking bank, and your girl is sitting there not doing it because you're worried about your future family? What do you think about stuff like this?
In my honest opinion,
in the mic,
is this is me though. It's like sad to me because it's like, bro, like how the hell are you gonna get over that ever? Like you're gonna have money, yeah, but who's gonna want to take you serious? Like she did OnlyFans, and I knew she did OnlyFans. We wouldn't even be together right now, like ever, at all. So it's like, I don't know, it's just sad.
Their logic is right, but like, oh yeah, okay, if you don't want to be with me, then fine, I'll find a guy who is. But obviously, I'm on your side. I'm just thinking like, all the guys you actually would want though, they're not gonna want you. So the guys you do end up settling down with will be one of the kind of guys somewhere in the middle of one of these subscribers. It'd be like one of them type of guys.
You'll probably have
That's
to
the only
be
problem.
Like a liar and tell them
the kind of guy you cheat on.
Fans,
That
and they'll probably
kind of
find
guy.
out in the future because
I
they're
wouldn't
gonna
lie
do
about it.
research.
No, she has a very high opinion of herself. I think that's why she doesn't fucking lie to these. I actually believe her when she says stuff like that. I think she's manipulative as hell when she's actually in a relationship. I don't think you give a fuck. I think your number one priority in life is money, and I don't think that's gonna change until you have kids. And
Everyone has their own.
No, because I already know your birthday, so I know what you're all about. You're all about that bag. But see, as someone who's an 8 life path, I want you to understand something. It's not just about money. It's also about karma. You got to be very, very careful, and you got to live a righteous life as an 8. Because if not, you're gonna have setbacks. Just come out of nowhere.
And I actually did learn that. And that's what I said in my first 2 relationships when I was younger, and then I cheated. I always paid my karma. So then I was like, you know what? I'm done.
Why are you so proud of cheating on them?
I'm not saying
you're
I'm
over
not
here
saying I'm
like
proud
puffing
of
your
it.
chest and shit.
I'm not proud of it.
That's what it
spoke
seemed
about
like.
it, and you wanted to mention karma
No, but
and how I have to live my life.
You just seem like you were really proud about that.
No, I'm just saying, like, I learned from those mistakes of me cheating, and that's why I don't want that karma back, and that's why I now speak upfront.
Do you think men are beneath you?
Men are beneath me? No, I don't think anyone is beneath me. I don't think I'm above anybody.
Do you have a high opinion of men in general, like the average guy?
I respect men, yeah.
I'm gonna be real.
Obviously, she doesn't respect the average guy because the average guy is a loser, and also they subscribe to her OnlyFans. She doesn't respect the average guy. I mean, I don't respect the average person who's lazy and doesn't work hard as well, to be fair. But no, I think she definitely.
Do you take advantage of those people?
No, of course not.
Oh, there you go. There's a little difference, man.
Yeah, of course, but
I don't think any person is better or worse than another person. I think we're all here just having a human experience, and
you don't think you're better than a pedophile?
I think they made some absolutely terrible decisions, but I think that...
And you don't think your soul has more value?
Every single person has just as much ability to do bad.
Let me ask you a question, though. If you work hard, though...
They restrain it.
I know, definitely, I think I made better decisions than a pedophile, but at the same time, I don't think that
Your soul is not weighed down with their karma. You are a better person. They should fucking be burned in hell.
If someone, let's say you have 2 people, the same person, right? You cloned yourself. Do you not think the person who works hard, is more disciplined, is going to be a better person than the other version of you who's not working hard, not being disciplined, not treating people nicely?
I think that, I think absolutely you can be a better version of yourself and all that, but I don't think that makes you more valuable in a way than any other person. I think
no, it literally does though. To the marketplace, you're more valuable. You have more money. You provide value to more people. You have better connections.
If we're talking about money, that's
but money is like a form of value.
I'm just talking like in an energy spectrum thing.
Money is energy, though, right?
We're all just people living a human experience. So
I definitely think some people are better than other people, 100%. If some people, they can do more good for humanity than this person just sitting in his mom's basement already. That's 100% facts. It doesn't mean like they were naturally born better. I'm saying like
some people contribute more and they're better in society.
They make an impact on the world.
I know what you're saying.
It makes them better, yeah, in one way, but I'm saying in the whole grand scheme of things, I think we're all equal.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're living in your mom's basement or you're making $1 million. I personally am still gonna treat you the same. I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna treat them with respect.
not.
If someone pulls up, hold up. If someone pulls up in a Lamborghini and someone pulls out in a Ford, you're gonna give more respect to the guy in the Lamborghini. No doubt whatsoever.
Okay, you don't know me.
So you
I know your birthday. That's enough.
So if a guy works at KFC and he hits you up.
I'm not talking about dating, and I'm not talking about me liking them. I'm talking about respect as a human being.
And be friends with them.
And be friends with them, or not friends with them, but be cordial with them and have respect to them. Not talk down to them and be like
cordial to people. That's fine.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
But you still look beneath them. You still feel like they're beneath you, but you can still be cordial with people. I get it. I mean, the Jews were cordial with the Palestinians for a while, and then all this shit started again. Oh, should I went there? Should I went there?
Too soon.
If you see someone with like holes in their clothes and they pull up in a Nissan, it's not the same as if you see someone pull up in nice clothes in a Lambo. You definitely don't look at them saying, even subconsciously your brain, you just think this person is higher, this person is better. Not necessarily they were born better, it's just this person's worked harder, he's been more disciplined, he's applied himself more, he's gone after those things. Being ambitious is attractive. So you definitely see this person is better than this person. I know I would. If I see someone pull up in Nissan or the Lamborghini, I respect the guy with the Lambo.
So,
you know?
You wouldn't respect the other person.
I'm not saying I wouldn't respect him, but I wouldn't really want to be friends with them. I wouldn't really want to.
We're not talking about friendships. I'm talking about me, like.
I'm not gonna go spit on them. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying this person you'd 100% respect more. It's definitely not.
What
the
if
same.
the guy in the Nissan is a humble man with more money than the guy with a rented Lamborghini?
No, that could happen. Yeah, it's different. That happens
sometimes.
But so, your first instinct, your first impression is 100% to respect that person more. Definitely.
I'm gonna say from the standpoint of a stripper. You could go into it at that point, but I feel like I actually did very well because I didn't really. Obviously, if I saw somebody walk in with like a Paddock or a Richard Mille or something, I'd probably go up to them first. But at the same time, I also learned that you cannot judge somebody by what they're wearing and what they look like and show the same respect to everybody. Mm-hmm. And normally, like the guys in the club that would come in looking basic, they'd almost come in there looking bad to see who would be nice to them.
I agree.
And when you be nice to them, they're like, they light up like, oh, she's being nice to me.
Like if I walked into a strip club with one of my watches, the kind of guy who walks in with a Patek, he's not going to want to just like lose a few $1,000s to an OnlyFans like a stripper. He doesn't want to kind of like get finessed. So I actually think that's smart because the average guy, he's the one who's going to have that connection. I actually agree with that point. But I think that's still different to what we were talking about. In general, when you see someone with nicer things, you do put them on a higher pedestal. It's just the way we are. Humans are shallow. Just that basic sales psychology. We're all shallow.
They like shiny things.
Of course, man.
They just like.
If you see someone with like in the olden days, you see like a general with like a special badge, you know he's like the top general or whatever, you know.
But here's the thing though, like just because somebody has something shiny, like what's that gonna do for me? Like.
It's the same thing as having big tits on a woman. You get attention. Plain and simple.
Yeah, even if you're not gonna fuck that girl, you'd rather talk to the girl with big tits than the girl with small tits. That's just a fact, right? Even if you don't think you're gonna fuck that girl, even if you're not sure.
You're coming at us when you're saying things like that.
No, but I'm saying in general, you'd rather talk to the girl with big tits than the girl with small tits. That's true.
You got that done because men are like that.
I got this done for myself.
Not so you can make more money on OnlyFans?
No, because I got this done 3 years ago. I didn't get this done 6 months ago.
You didn't have this with the idea that, I got this done for me and for the way that certain clothes would fit me and the way that I look at myself and I would feel more feminine. And that's just what I wanted. I didn't do it because somebody is going to look at them. I don't.
But they definitely raise your status.
Yeah. No, I agree with that point, of course.
No, it's interesting she's talking about more feminine because she sounds very masculine talking about all the money and all this other stuff.
I haven't talked about money.
No, you basically talked about that you don't need anyone to take care of you and stuff like that. That basically implies that you make your own money.
We're in the
21st. I mean, listen, you're talking to a guy who wants to repeal 19. Like, for instance, I don't even think women should vote.
Wow.
I mean, listen, we would still have a down J. Trump presidency if it wasn't for women's right to vote. Because it was the woman who put him in office. Now it wasn't conservative women. Let me rephrase that. It wasn't the women who had kids. It was the single mothers who voted for that pedophile Joe Biden over and over by a 70% mark.
I think he's in office because they had fake ballots, but that's another story.
I agree with you, but could they have pulled that off? If it was a landslide, it was the women's vote that actually kept it close to give them the opportunity to actually pull that off.
I feel like it's going to be a landslide this next time, unless they have a fake internet apocalypse before the election.
Yeah. Are you a Joe Biden voter?
No, I can't vote. I'm not a citizen.
You're not a citizen? Where are you from?
I'm Colombian.
Colombian?
Mm-hmm. I was born there.
Okay. And what is your body count?
My body count?
Yeah.
Right to it.
People don't even know that.
Above 20. I mean, I'm trying to figure out at what point it maybe you were a good girl once and the body count went up and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Fuck OnlyFans. I could do that too.
Just because I do OnlyFans doesn't mean I'm fucking everybody.
That's what I'm asking.
I do OnlyFans for a reason.
I see. So
I'm behind the camera. Like they don't have to touch
you're
me,
actually just selling you're basically an online prostitute, but you're not actually having intercourse with people.
Whatever you want to call it.
I'm asking you.
What is it you do?
It doesn't matter what you're asking me because you already have your opinion on it, so it doesn't matter.
What
is it you do on OnlyFans?
What is I make statements. I'm asking questions.
What is it you do on OnlyFans? Like, what kind of content? Because all of you post. What do you do?
Like lingerie.
What about you?
I make content that will, at the end the guy will be happy after they saw it. But I don't necessarily like get fucked on camera. But it's enough.
What would it take for
So
that?
you're hardcore on OnlyFans.
How much money would you do it for? Like getting fucked on camera? There must be a
Get
price.
fucked on camera?
Yeah.
Like 5 million, maybe.
You can do it for $1 million cash if someone gave it to you right now.
$1 million cash?
Right now, this second.
I've been celibate 5 years, so I don't know. It'd have to be more than $1 million.
How come you've been celibate for 5 years? What's the reason? You just not found the right guy. You're
Sex is
saving
an energy
yourself.
exchange, and I'm very careful with my energy.
That is true, and I was wondering if you're actually on the same stuff.
What about y'all two? What does it take to get paid to?
I wouldn't do it
At all for no.
But you said you wouldn't mind your daughter doing it, so like.
I didn't say I didn't mind. I said whatever makes her happy.
Yes, you wouldn't mind your daughter doing it if she wants to do it.
What if your child says it makes him happy to play in traffic? Are you gonna stop him?
For what?
Your child says it makes him happy to play in traffic.
To play in traffic?
Yeah, would you
Run in
stop
front of
him?
the cars and shit.
I mean, they're at that point they're kids, right?
Yeah, so you're dealing
my
with
kids. I still have control over my kids. I can still tell them what to do. Once they turn 18, I don't have.
You don't have any control over my.
I couldn't have control where the things that I say to them and the los consejos. I don't know how to say like the how do you say consejos?
Like advice.
But yeah, like the advice that I give them and like the things that I can tell them about my experiences or anything like things like that. I have control over that, but I have no control what they do after when they're 18 and older.
If you raise them right, you do.
Exactly.
Let's go over
and
here.
I will raise them right. Just because I'm an OnlyFans girl doesn't mean I wouldn't be able to raise my kids properly.
You don't have a man in your life, right?
I'm very outspoken, like you said. I'm very masculine. So I can teach my kids.
That's why I found it funny when you said you wanted this to make you feel more feminine because you sound very masculine.
Exactly.
To me.
So I guess
It's
I
a
need
balance.
Exactly.
Okay. As above, so below. Let's go over here. Are you planning on having kids?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
And what has prevented you from having kids? Like you're at old.
I am. Can I plead the fifth?
You can definitely do that. It's a free country, man. It's a free country. Do you think that you have diminished your value as a woman by being on OnlyFans? Because this is what you would consider a high value guy. He's a millionaire. Other millionaires would be looking at you like, you know what, man? She's a good looking girl, but damn, she did OnlyFans.
Right.
That's the thing. Wait, can I just say one thing? That's the thing. Like, so many guys who might see you guys online, they'll think you're good looking, but the problem is just that because you've done OnlyFans, they can never ever go there.
But the beta males are gonna come straight.
But
there.
then you don't want they're the kind of guys that she'll cheat on.
Right.
So it's like you don't want them because in the back of your mind you're always gonna get bored of them, and it's like life is long. When you're 42, 51, 62, it's like you're still with those guys you're cheating on. It's like that's difficult. Do you not think?
Well,
I mean, you can answer the question first.
Like I said,
sorry, I
learned
answered
my
that question.
lesson.
Now let her talk because she's
That's
been
just
kinda
mad to
quiet.
me. It's crazy.
Yeah. What was the question?
No, see, I smoke weed, man.
Now we got the question was, do you think you're diminishing your value by being on OnlyFans and the kind of guys you want? Will they take you seriously?
I mean, I think there's ways around everything.
You're not scrubbing off the internet, girl.
No,
that's gonna be on there forever.
You could meet
You can
somebody.
You can actually-
You
that-
can actually get stuff taken off the internet.
You actually
For
can,
sure.
but not fully
DMCA
ever. No, not fully
teams.
ever.
There's,
But you gotta
there's
go
people
through
who
a
can always
bunch of
find it.
bullshit.
Yeah.
For sure.
people
You can pay a lot of money though to pay like
How are you
agencies
going to
remove
take
it.
something off if some average dude just screenshots?
Because they can actually, there's software now that you can like look for stuff and then have it taken off.
I could go get brand new tits, and it's like
That's
nobody
different.
ever saw my tits again. Like I could go and change my tits,
What?
and it's like they never saw
You have
it.
to
And
change
you never
your face.
seen
What
me.
if
You
pe-
saw my old tits.
What
You
if,
haven't seen these.
what if people screenshot your old content?
Okay, those are.
So
and like,
they see it.
huh?
All they gotta do is screenshot your content.
That's a
and
fan
record
at
it.
that point.
Yeah,
like, let 'em have
like,
it.
let them
Like-
have it.
You're cool with
It's
that?
my tits.
What about if they send it to your
It's my
future
tits.
son?
Guys go to the beach and go topless, and we see all the guys' nipples. But
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
like,
Do you have any
Guys.
problem knowing that guys pay you to basically jack off all the time? Do you have any issues with that? Any moral issues? Do you think there's going to be any karmic repercussions?
No.
So you're making very, very easy money. You don't think there's anything that's going to come back to you based off that? I already know where you stand, so I'm not even going there.
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
think that everybody, whatever people do, always leads back to something that's inherently wrong. So,
Give
pick
me an
your
example.
poison.
Give me an example.
You want to go into H&M, you're buying fast fashion. Like you're hurting another. I don't know the word, but I feel like a lot of things are inherently bad.
I see.
That makes sense.
I don't think that point's too bad because at the end of the day, right? Like even
So the kids starving.
There's kids
'cause
in
of
a
some-
sweatshop making
like,
it, yeah.
What makes that less bad than?
I was just gonna say the point of like, let's say every girl has Instagram, right? On Instagram, the pictures they post, let's
Oh
say it's a
my
bikini
God.
picture. A lot of guys will still jerk off over those Instagram
Right.
pictures. So that point, I don't fully agree with it. I just think from like your point of view, the girl's point of view, like your own selfish. Forget the guys for a second. I'm thinking like selfishly as the woman. Do you not think it's like a bad chess move? It's a bad move to make in your life. That's my like.
And I still
question
go
for you
back
guys.
to there's so many bad things in this world that it's pick your poison.
Such as, but like.
As a businesswoman, it's really hard to
But
argue.
you're
that it's
smart.
not a good decision.
But you're smart, you can make money in other ways.
And I do make
clearly-
money in other ways, but this is also an outlet.
Like you need to
It's-
buy my content.
Say that again.
It's like I'm not stealing from the men. I'm not stealing from them. I'm not
Yeah, it's a free
putting a gun
market.
to their head. Like
Yeah.
you need to buy my content. Give me your money. Like you need to buy this. Like no, they do it because they want to.
because they're weak.
No, it's a free
they're
market.
weak.
Yeah.
Because that's your opinion on it. But that's what
You
they
don't
wanted-
consider them weak, be
So
real.
that's what they wanted to do.
You do consider them weak, you just don't want to say it.
I
I mean, you're so
don't-
outspoken.
I don't-
Be outspoken.
I don't think I consider them weak. That's
What
what
do you
they
consider
wanted.
them?
It's like if you
Would
wanted
you
to go
date
buy
one
that
of them?
hat,
Do you
and
guys-
you
would
went
you
and you
date-
want-
yeah,
and
would you
wanted
date
to
one
buy
of
that
them?
hat.
Jacking off with
Would you date one of them?
What does jacking off have to do
Would
with
you date one of the
anything?
guys?
It's like when you want something, it gives you like
Because
satisfaction. It gave them that
takes their
satisfaction.
energy. It takes
Do you
their
guys
energy.
watch
eating
porn
that
at all?
And that's
No,
all that's
no.
what they want to use their
You
energy
know,
on.
all guys that watch porn are weak.
Yes.
Yeah, for the most part.
100%.
But I think when you're
So
younger,
you've
it's
never
different than when
watched
you're
porn
older,
before?
though.
Yeah, that's
I mean, everyone watched it when
When
they're
I
like
was
15, 16, 17.
19.
So you're gonna really tell me you've never watched porn
When
before?
I was 18, 19, yeah, I'm sure I was. But guess what? Well, I'm an older guy, so the internet wasn't really that developed. We were going back to the Playboy magazines and working on our forum that way. So it is a little bit different. Okay, so it's not the same. But yes, since this new technology's been around, I 100% look down on Biden voters and I look down on people who buy OnlyFans.
But
And,
it's like
and again, I respect the hustle. I really do respect the hustle. Okay, I respect the hustle because you're making money, but I believe in capitalism with morals, and I believe that the way you guys are making money is extremely destructive to the family unit. There are
What about
people.
gambling?
Hold on. There are people out there because in gambling you can actually win. No one wins by giving you money. Okay, no one wins. You can say whatever you want. That money's going in your pocketbook.
They jerked
no one
off,
win.
didn't they? They came?
They didn't. They didn't win.
they
That's a
won.
loss.
Lost testosterone.
But I can go to the casino and turn $500 into $10,000, and I've done it many times. Oh, that's because I'm good at sports gambling. GG33sports.com. See how I'm doing it? I'm getting better at that shit. Anyways, going on. I do believe that
But not
gambling.
everyone is good at that.
You're right. You're
So,
right. But
because
at
a
least
lot of
they have a
people that
chance.
go to gamble and
at
they
least
lose
they
their
have
home
a chance.
and they lose their family.
At
and
least they have a chance. There's more people who has prospered
It's
through the
still
stock
transactional.
market. Through the stock market, which is essentially gambling. More people who have actually got themselves out of poverty because of the stock market. This right here, this ain't getting anyone out of poverty.
Yeah,
except some broads who actually know how it's like to make easy money now because the man invented the internet. The man invented OnlyFans. Correct? Owners are men?
Yeah.
Okay. So men invented
actually,
all
there's a
this
woman
stuff.
on the board now, though.
Did she actually invent the product in the very beginning? Or is she a token?
I don't think so. I
Okay,
think
so
she's
again,
part of the
men
team.
create the internet, men create everything, and women find ways to take advantage of it. Isn't this a
To
beautiful
use
world?
it to our advantage.
If
actually.
OnlyFans crashed right now,
To the
right
streets.
now,
To
you
the
could
streets.
not
They do webcam
OnlyFans.
watch strip
I
clubs.
What are
actually
you
have
guys
a
doing?
business.
They do webcam.
I actually have a
What do you do?
business. I'm a permanent makeup artist. I
Plug.
I tattoo
Which ad?
eyebrows, lips. It's Incapia Beauty.
Where is it located at?
It's in Miramar, Florida.
Okay, plug it. You can tell people the website. Go ahead.
What about you?
I mean, you're not actually
It's
doing
Incapia
sex
Beauty.
work here. I'm proud of you.
You can. No, that's not all I do. I have things, but it's like.
See how you're proud when you say that's not all I do? You're proud that you actually can make money off OnlyFans. You're blushing right now. You're actually blushing because you know you're actually
I
taking
like
money
being
from
able to-
simps.
Would you date one of the
This way.
OnlyFans? Would you date one of the customers who subscribes to your OnlyFans? Be
Never.
honest.
I don't know.
No, be honest. Would you?
Never.
I never thought about it.
It depends on the customer.
Exactly, you never thought about
Depends on
it.
the
She never
customer.
thought about it. She never ever thought about dating one of the OnlyFans subscribers because inherently you know they're just cucks. You know they're simps.
Yes, she does. Let's go to you over there. Rate yourself on a 1 to 10.
Oh, I plead the fifth.
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
Give an honest answer, man. 1 to 10.
Oh my goodness. Maybe a good 8.
Okay, so you have a high opinion for yourself.
Just-
Rate
yeah.
these ladies now.
Oh, how you put me on the
Yeah,
spot?
because you've been quiet all.
Yeah,
so
I've
we
been
gotta
trying
get
to
some
be
content.
quiet.
We gotta get some content out of you, bro. So I just went over there with the fishing rod, and I'm going like this now. So go ahead.
I'm giving them both 10s.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I have to.
Stop.
Look at them. Look at them.
Yeah, yeah, they're not 10s, girl.
Why didn't you give yourself a 10? You're as beautiful as
Yeah,
you
no,
are.
you should have rated yourself.
See, this is where we actually need that outspoken, that honesty.
I'm
So
going
let's
down
go
here.
over here to the rat. Maybe she'll be a little bit
being
more
humble.
honest. What do you think she is on a 1 to 10?
I think she's a 10.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think
They're obviously gonna say that.
Everyone's here
and I haven't even seen her body. I'm going off her face, her hair, her
Are you a 10?
personality.
Are you a 10?
I don't know if I'm a 10.
You just said she's the 10 and you just said you're all beautiful
I
as
guess
each other.
because women
Which one is it?
We're very critical about ourselves.
Yeah.
So I don't, in my personal eyes, I feel like I could use a little, like, there's like little things that in my head it's just a problem maybe.
Okay, are you gonna be nice or are you gonna be honest?
I mean, I'm sure there's people that I just don't care. Like, I don't have makeup on. I just don't really care about looks. So to me, like, I could be a 5 and I'm
But
gonna
if they're
just
ugly
enjoy
as hell,
my
you're not
life.
gonna make money on OnlyFans, right?
Oh, no, I
I don't think I'm ugly, but like, I just don't
Are
really,
you a 10?
like, to myself, sure. But
you a
like,
10?
a lot of people wouldn't agree, so I don't care.
To myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we need some honesty. Come here. Yes, come on. We're about to get some honesty right now. We're gonna get some honesty over here. Okay. It just be right over there by your man. Okay, let her sit on your lap. Be the pimp you are. Okay, now we want some honest opinion because you're an attractive woman, but you do not do OnlyFans. You have made the decision. You're not going to sell your body. You're not going to prostitute your body. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you consider these ladies? Go. And remember, you're never going to have to see these
Be
bras
me.
again in your life. In the mic.
Okay. You're pretty. You're like maybe like a 7.5.
Ooh, that's that half at the end, just at the curve. All right, not this one.
You're cute. I like that you don't have lashes on. Gives it a plus. Maybe like a 7.5. I like you. I like your hair, and you have a pretty smile. Maybe like I'm gonna do 7.5 for all of them.
7.5 in all of them.
That's too political.
Okay. Now, let's go with you, my friend, man. Obviously, I would bet my life that you would never pay for anyone's OnlyFans.
No,
I
of
bet
course
my
not.
fucking life
Yeah, of course
on that,
not.
okay?
I said that to my friends. We were on a podcast.
Never,
Yeah,
never.
obviously.
As a matter of fact, if any of my friends actually pay for this shit,
You're not friends.
yeah,
No, it's not even a question.
we're done. Okay, I don't respect men who get played by fucking women. I respect them for fucking playing your dumb ass, but I do not respect fucking men who are fucking beta male bitches who fucking won't go out there and talk to her. Oh, she's pretty. Oh no, I can't talk. Do you just laugh when you see guys who are too scared to approach you? Keep it real.
Sometimes.
I don't even get approached.
Oh, shut the hell up.
I really don't. Nobody hits on me. I
No
never
one.
get hit on. I swear.
All right, when she was
think it's
working,
my
I'm gonna, no. When she
Cap.
was working at the front desk at the strip club, everybody was like, "Oh, have you seen the new girl?" Like, no, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're full of shit right now, okay?
I swear.
to God you're fucking full of shit. Okay, let's keep it real over there.
What's the question?
Are you in this
You get
conversation?
scared.
I am,
You
I
get
am.
scared when you get approached
Oh yeah.
by guys.
No, that wasn't the question. The question is,
No.
Wait, that wasn't the question.
I think the question is, do you lose
When you
respect?
see guys who are scared to
Oh, do I
approach you, do you just laugh?
Oh.
No, but I'm also like
Like, do you lose respect for them?
extremely flirtatious, and I flirt with everybody, so I don't even know if they're flirting with me first. Like when I'm out, I'm talking and I'm flirting.
Do you
with
get drunk a lot? You do drugs? You?
No.
I know you don't. Okay, so we.
Have you ever done drugs?
Yeah.
No.
Not a
No
lot.
pussy.
Never tried it.
That sounds terrifying.
I tried
Like, why
coke
is it
3
pink?
times. You were with me on one. I had 3 benders in my life, and that was it. You were there for the really.
Most
crazy one.
strippers
Oh, yeah.
like do coke,
Yeah,
right?
hell
They
yeah.
do
No,
drugs.
yeah. Quite a few.
Most
Quite a few.
strippers do.
Quite a few. So
Never tried that either.
From what I understand, what's going on here, ladies, is you want to make a bag, and you haven't found a man who can basically provide it for you. So you went out there and you got it yourself off these beta assets. Is that
I
pretty
feel
much
like
what?
I feel like I have been presented situations where I could have the possibility of being with someone with a lot of money, but I just felt like they wanted full control of me. Like,
Right.
yeah,
What does full
yeah,
control mean? Like, you can't wear certain things, or
you can do something without them approving of it.
Give me some
Like,
examples.
what is the thing?
Anything.
What's
Like,
wrong
Give
with
me some
that?
examples.
What's
go-
wrong with that?
Huh?
What is wrong with that? If a guy has standards and he's taking care of you,
Not
What's
only
wrong
it's
with
not only that. It's not about like it was.
But, like, what?
it was
Name a
kind
couple
of, It was kind
examples.
of crazy. Huh? I couldn't leave my house without him knowing exactly where I was going, and like he had to either be there or be going there. Like it was like I couldn't be by myself at all. I couldn't have social media. I couldn't have like completely
he
like
didn't-
he
he
wanted
didn't
me to
want-
like
he-
hide in
he
the
didn't want your
fake-
lonely
He didn't
fans.
want you to start putting on pictures or things of that nature on social media?
No, like he just wanted me to be like literally like captive. Like he had full control of me. And yeah,
I
and
don't
I would go to
understand
the
what
mall
that
and be
means.
able to splurge and be able to have everything. My everybody in my family would be good and everything, but I would just be like a prisoner to this person.
How are you a prisoner if he's taking care of you
Yeah.
financially? I don't get that
And not-
mindset.
I do these things to
You
be.
did say you're a
I do these
feminist, though.
things. I do these things to be able to do the things that I want to do.
So
Like,
why if a
that's why-
man can provide it for you,
'Cause that's-
do you have that ego that I have to do this shit myself? You have a man.
What is a feminist? You want equal? That's what even is a feminist? You want equal?
A feminist is basically like it depends what wave.
Of the exact definition.
The first wave of feminism is basically equal rights and stuff like that.
That's not
but
that,
the,
is it?
but the third wave and fourth wave of what we're in right now, they basically
It took
we
it
don't
beyond
need a
equal.
man. We don't need a man. We can do this shit ourselves.
Independent.
Things
I'm
of
not
that.
saying that I don't need a man. I just don't want a man to feel like they have full like.
So you don't believe?
I'm not his
you,
doll.
You
I'm
don't
not
believe
like-
a
he's
man
just
should
like
have
his little
authority over
doll
you?
that he can have.
A man should have no authority over his woman.
No, of course.
So what authority should he have? Because you're telling me
He is
you're a
doing-
prisoner.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be able to go to yoga. Like your wife is able to go to yoga because she's like, on her like not doing anything and she can go to yoga and do whatever. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, she can do yoga by herself. What do you?
She does yoga at home by herself.
Yeah, of
she
course.
doesn't go to a class.
No, why would she need to do that?
Oh, that's crazy.
How's that crazy?
Because the
She-
same way
she-
that you wouldn't want your kids to be homeschooled because you
they
don't
were
want them to be
homeschooled for
like
3 years. They were during COVID, and they just went back to school recently.
Yeah, but a lot of people nowadays are saying like they wouldn't want their kids homeschooled because they want them to be able to be social and have social interactions with other kids and grow up like, you know, not being by themselves. So that's, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying that's what people don't want homeschooling for apparently. And it's like I'm supposed to be just staying home and like not having any social life unless other than my man. Like
I don't understand. What
Yeah, there's definitely something
No,
in you
I'm not that girl.
Once you have kids, your priority should be the
but
kids.
but when we're dating,
When you're dating, it's a whole different issue.
exactly.
But when we're talking about family,
when I have my family, I am.
Are you going to be subservient then? Are you going to be watching? Are you going to stay home, watch the kids? And by the way, let me ask you this: you might not be a whore, but you know women who are, correct? I mean,
that are whores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you, if you were a man, would you want your woman hanging around with women who are whores?
But I wouldn't go hang out, do yoga in a hot yoga class with other, obviously, probably other girls that are moms or that are just.
I'm not talking about yoga. I'm talking about going out. Like, are you going out with the girls? Like, are you going out drinking with the girls?
Now that I'm single, I am. But if I'm in a relationship and he wouldn't be okay with that, I would be okay with that because I wouldn't want him doing that. But like it was like with the situation that I was telling you about that I had the opportunity presented to me, it was too much where I literally couldn't even do things like hot yoga by myself.
Okay, well my wife does that by herself and she has no issue, so it is what it is.
She has no friends at all?
No, of course she does, but the friends.
She doesn't hang out with her friends?
Let's just put it this way: she's very selective about who her friends are.
Okay, and what does
very, very selective. Let's go over here. Do you have any friends, and are your friends whores?
No one's gonna call their friends a whore, though, are they?
I mean, a lot of women will. Women slut shame a lot more than men. In all honesty, I'm trying to catch up.
No, but I did have a friend in college who had a very strict husband, and like we would just leave to go one place and get like 20 calls.
So if you were a man
if
you were a man and you had a woman such as yourself who you consider extremely attractive, would you want her going out with women who you would consider loose?
Well, I like doing what?
The answer is no. The answer is no. Of course you wouldn't.
No, because it's like obviously not going out and partying, but like going out and doing hot yoga. Yeah, like go socialize, go get like a smoothie, go to hot yoga.
But if you know she was like a whore, you wouldn't want your woman hanging out with her, even if it's over a smoothie, even if it's.
I've seen Sex in the City. You've got all different characters. Like
yeah, that's it. That's some propaganda.
I'm very selective
there.
of my friends, and I don't have that many friends.
She barely ever had people over.
What about you?
Having people.
Are you a social person?
I used to be. I'm no longer.
So after you started OnlyFans, you're not socializing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because of the stigma that goes along with it?
No, I became like just super free, and I'm able to do things that I want to do all the time.
Like travel, so you don't want poor people around you anymore. I mean, yeah, we're gonna keep it real. Listen. I'll keep it real. He'll keep it real. Okay. Me and him are both millionaires. I'm sure some of you girls are too. But I didn't have to show my tits doing it. So when it comes down to it, it's good to be around. Hold on. People? It's good to be around rich people because listen, I'll give an example right now. It basically comes down to this. If I'm around a whole bunch of rich people, I don't care. I'll have this lying around because I know no one here is going to take it. But if you have people who are poor people can be desperate people. And then they fucking can do things. So stuff like that actually matters. And by the way, this is the sexiest man alive, Benjamin Franklin. Mwah, this is the only gay shit I'll ever do in my life.
I don't think that's necessarily my thought process, though. I don't think that's why. I think that when I went out, it was a lot of like to socialize and network. And then as I got older and, you know, just more secure, I just found other things more appealing, like traveling and doing stuff that's like health related versus going out.
Okay. Do we have any questions from the gallery? Any man, girls, look, come on, man, bring it up.
I got one for you.
No, not right now. No, not right now.
Something with like the looks. You're all like pretty good looking, but like there's a lot of good looking people in South Florida, and some men might throw in more personality into that rating. Does that factor in how you guys perceive yourselves at all?
I mean,
I think I have a great personality.
I'm happy with my personality and my relationships with
like,
people.
Yeah.
Just like incorporating that like more than looks, just personality. Not saying that you don't have any personality.
I value my personality over my looks.
Same.
Like well over.
Do most OnlyFans girls do in
Probably
your opinion?
not.
And you value your personality more than
I
looks?
love my
You
personality.
too?
Yeah.
Okay. Brother, I wanted a fresh perspective here, man. You've been listening to this. What do you think, man? Are these women just modern day capitalists who are taking advantage of the system, or are they just fucking online prostitutes?
Well, before, my name is Kid Trunks, the greatest Asian rapper alive. But honestly, bro, I want to see what's your opinion first before I even like.
What's my opinion? My opinion is
think
very
we're
clear. Oh, I don't think you're actually whores because you're not actually having sex.
Okay.
I do think you're online prostitutes though.
Okay.
And I do think you're taking advantage of men. And I do think there's going to be karmic repercussions for them. But at the same time, I can't say if I was in their position, I wouldn't be doing the same thing. Because I'm not a woman, but I do have high moral standards. And I like to think I would be more like your girl, the girl who just came on here a second ago, and my wife, than I would anything over here.
Right.
Again, that's the way I feel. I think it's a negative on society, but I'm strong home and family. Brother, I got a wife and 2 kids for like fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. So now after that, what's your opinion, my friend?
Honestly, I don't think that you're like a whore slash like a sex. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you are a online whore only because you're on OnlyFans, and it doesn't matter if you're just like sending posts of like bikinis. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I think you're just a fucking online whore. And like I'm just saying respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
That's a clip right there. So now that he said that respectably, that he thinks you're online whores, and most people probably feel the same way. I mean, how's the chat going in there? The most people, we turn that shit off. Fuck them. Whatever. So most men probably feel the same way. Does that faze you at all?
No,
This is somebody else's opinion. I
No.
don't really care.
unfazed.
I'm phased. Not even. You know what? Maybe he's right.
I mean, even if he's right, okay.
I mean, look. I mean, look. My opinions.
They're coming down.
Oh
They're
shit!
coming
Oh,
down.
they're coming down.
They're coming
Oh,
down.
shit, they're coming fucking
They're
down.
coming down. They're coming down. Yeah, this is we're gonna get a new and improved GG33 studio. Very, very good, man. No, we don't have to edit anything. Anything's content at this point, man. Anything is fucking content at this point, man. We should have fucking had that fucking fall. And you know, if it would have hit her, we would have said it was God.
No, make it rain.
Make it rain, right? Anyways, a few more things I wanted to cover, and we'll move on. Ladies, do you think rape is one of the most horrible things that could happen to a woman?
Yes.
Oh, you know where this is going. So let me ask you this: the fact that 85% of men who are rapists come from single mothers, do you think you have anything to do with that? Because it's actually a continuous cycle. Because you have no masculine energy around a boy. No woman can teach a boy how to become a man. All of a sudden you have these men out there who don't know how to relieve their sexual energy.
Yeah.
They go out there and fucking start raping women, but they come from single mothers. So it's like a continuous cycle.
Well, but
Hold on. These are the same men who you are selling to. I guarantee you these are the same men.
Do you think a guy who gets lots of sex or has lots of options will subscribe to your OnlyFans?
Never.
Never. No, I don't think so.
So that means it's the
Out
losers,
of curiosity,
And
Really?
And look,
for sure.
Look, I don't mean to.
I don't think so.
I've had a lot of friends actually talk to me after subscribing and being like, "Yo, I saw that one video."
Which
And
ones,
I'm like,
guy friends or girlfriends?
like friends,
Guys or girls?
like high value males
Right.
that subscribed, and shocked me when they told me they subscribed, because I was like, first of all, like, I thought this was like a platonic thing, and then they subscribed, and I was like, what? But
I couldn't imagine out of curiosity pulling out my card and be like, I have to find out.
Listen,
That's
bro.
crazy to me.
I
It's so
fucking
crazy.
gave this one fucking broad $40 in 1998, and I fucking still feel bad about it.
For what?
I was, bro,
Strip club.
fucking bullshit. No, not a stripper, bro. I just took her out to lunch, man. $40, and she got me out of $40, and I still fucking feel bad about it. Fucking more than 20 years later, I can't imagine what it's like to open up a credit card and subscribe to any one of you women. And you're all attractive. And I don't give a fuck. I don't understand how someone could do that stuff. But then again, I do, because I'm a numerologist and I understand how science and the fucking family unit works. And I understand a lot of you guys out there are simps. And you know what? It might not be your fault. But see, you look at these women like they're fucking gorgeous and they're beautiful, which they are, but what they actually are is fucking apex predators. And they're fucking going out there fucking hunting for your fucking money. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. They are apex predators and they're coming for your money. Hassan, am I saying any lies here?
It's all facts.
I mean,
all I
but
find
the
crazy
thing
is,
is, like,
you think there's a lot of
guys on
Sims
my
watching
OnlyFans,
this?
like,
You think
I
there's a lot of
actually
Sims
talk
watching?
to, and I like have conversations.
Would you date
with.
any of the guys?
No way.
There, like maybe one or two of them.
Out of how many
Consider.
thousands of people subscribe? Exactly.
It's a couple.
How do you feel about like
just
the
wouldn't.
Kardashians and like
Do
the
they do
media
OnlyFans?
playing a part into like
You can't.
they're like taking over the world in a sense and like they're the
You can't spell skank without Kardashian.
I have a question.
I've been waiting for that one. Thanks for the alley.
So for you to become wealthy, did you ever have to maybe
Show my body, show my dick.
not
something
your
more
body,
about
but maybe like fuck someone over,
No.
or maybe do some
Yes.
No.
Yes.
like yeah, I'm pretty sure in
No.
business people fuck people
People do,
over,
but you don't have to.
Yes.
I only
I
fuck
haven't.
people over who come after me first. I have absolutely no issues with anybody. Someone has to come to me. Someone has to betray me. Actually, I'm to the point where if I help somebody and they fucking betray me, that's the only way I actually come after them. I don't actually go after people. No, I haven't done anything
not come after
immoral
people.
or anything like that to get the position. I'm the #1 numerologist in the fucking world, man. Billionaires come to me and they fucking pay me 4 figures to talk to me for a fucking 35 to 45 minutes.
Right.
I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Both of these guys know me from fucking numerology and astrology. That's how they found me. You guys know me from, just talking to OnlyFans girls. But it is what it is. But
Talking
she
shit
knew,
about OnlyFans girls,
she knew
that's
about me
how-
before this too.
I had seen a couple clips.
So when it comes down to it, I'm different. But not everyone is. And
Exactly.
and I get this, man.
It is
I
what it
really
is.
do.
Yeah.
I really do. You're going
I
for
know I'm
flapping.
like
Go ahead.
almost I don't
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna
You're
say
coming in
that.
here at the end. You want to put in work. I feel it.
All right, so
feel
look,
it.
I have a question, right? And it has nothing to do with. I mean, it actually has a lot to do with women, all right? So, every woman has a fetish, right? You have a fetish, you have a fetish, and you have a fetish, right? Don't say no.
I guess I never thought
the
about
way
that.
we just
fetish is
looked at
money.
each other.
Like, what would my fetish be?
Yeah, I never thought
I
about
think
that.
they're both their fetishes is honestly money.
Because like, look,
I think it got started leaking over here. when I put
How did
that
I get
money
out
down.
of this?
look, because I remember like 3 months ago I was talking to this girl, and then she was talking to like dark fantasies, and she was saying like, oh yeah, like I like being raped. I'm like, what the fuck, raped?
That's
like-
not rape.
Huh? What you mean?
Sounds consenting if
Yeah,
she
it's-
wanted it.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
She
But-
wants like rape, like consensual sex.
Yeah.
Right.
Then it's not real. It's not real rape.
But it's still a rape fantasy.
There's like science
Do all women
behind
have
that,
rape
right?
fantasies?
No,
Yes.
I've never.
Have you ever had anything
Yes.
like that?
I think after getting raped, maybe.
But you're a
like,
Gemini. That
But
doesn't
like
count.
not really.
You
like,
never? Never?
No, but I've definitely read online that people like that. There's a lot of women who
I think it's one of those things you wouldn't really admit if you did.
Yeah.
Like,
I think a lot of people admit it.
Yeah.
but a lot wouldn't as well. Online.
You come from the UK. Do you think women there are more respectable after coming here to the US?
To be honest, UK women are...
'Cause
No.
I heard UK women are the biggest sluts in the world.
Yeah, they might be. They
They
might
are.
be. They might be.
So we have a little bit more class here. Than
Yeah,
America?
these girls are actually very, very good compared to a lot of girls in the UK, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. From an empire to a shithole.
No, England is
Absolutely
bad.
amazing.
England is actually very bad. Like,
So
it might
do
be
you-
the worst in the world.
Do you think women who are in England can pull off what they pull off here in Miami?
Pull off in the sense of, like, making money with
Yeah.
OnlyFans, or... Jones, I don't think English people in general are as business-minded as Americans. Americans are way more like, the American dream. They're a lot more capitalistic. But in terms of, like, pure whore value, like, if there's, like, a whore scale, or, like, how whorish someone is, England might be the top.
So they're being horse for free.
Yeah, England.
basically-
Oh yeah. It always goes back to money.
you're right.
It always goes back to money.
No, if you're gonna be a whore, it's definitely better to do it for money. I agree. Get
Hey
that
G,
bag, yeah.
so
If you're gonna be a whore, if you have to choose, get the money.
Mr. GG,
Yeah,
Yes,
33,
Yes, sir.
the man is, you know what I'm saying? You said you had some questions for me.
Ask the man his questions.
That's about another podcast.
Oh, okay, bet.
About another podcast. Anyways, before we start wrapping this up,
Well, I have a quick question. How long do you guys think you're gonna do OnlyFans for? Like, how long left is your career?
I'll milk it to
How long?
doesn't give any
until
more
she
milk.
gets wrinkles. Like this one over here until she gets wrinkles.
As
for
long
sure.
as they keep wanting
Wrinkles?
to talk to
Bring
me
it
on
on,
there and
bring it on.
Until
have a
they
little
keep-
fun with
okay,
me.
but-
It sounds like you're but now you look fine, honestly. So.
Thank you. I'm Colombian.
Colombia.
We get good genes.
Colombia.
Do you think Colombian women usually look better than American women?
Huh?
You heard the question. Why you ducking it? Come on, man. Let's get some fucking
Care?
Joe? No.
No.
Huh? I pled the fifth.
Oh my god.
God,
You're from Colombia. You don't get to plead the fifth.
you can't. Not at all.
Why?
Because, like, it's a fucking podcast.
It happens. It's America.
All right, man. Before we start wrapping this up, let's do what we usually do. I'm a numerologist and astrologer. Let's start with you. What is your birthday?
3/30.
What year?
94.
Okay. So if you guys can actually count, you can figure out her age, which she didn't want to tell you before. So anyways, you are on 11 life path in numerology. What does that mean? That means you're actually an old soul. That means you actually...
I was just told this.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Whoa.
You're an old soul. So when it comes down to it, you're the type of people that, people always come up to you, start opening up. You don't even know these people sometimes. Got that photographic memory. You want to change the world, don't you, man? Here's the thing. As an 11, you can be either a master, like a visionary, or you can do what most 11s do who don't control their emotions, which is basically be destructive. What you're going through right now, yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
I know. See, I'm one of those guys who actually does know. What you're going through right now, make sure it doesn't fucking destroy you mentally. It is what it is. Watch out next year. You're born in the year of the dog. Next year is the year of the dragon, enemy signs. That's
I feel it brewing.
I know. Just lay low.
All your subscribers are going to unsubscribe.
Lastly, I can look at your birthdays. And I can tell you're going to have money. You're not going to have as much money as this man, but you're going to have money. I'm going to tell you right now, you can have money, whatever. You don't have to do this. You'll find another way.
I'm aware, yeah.
Just be smart, because you will have kids one day. And I'm not sure they will be as liberal as she wants her kids to be.
No, mine are going to be very disciplined and.
So they're voting for Trump?
Yeah, I can't believe
They better be.
I can't believe I'm on. Sorry,
They better be.
Are you gonna vote for Donald J. Trump?
I don't think I can say this on the internet without
Why?
being like completely like
Why?
canceled.
Are you voting for Biden?
No.
Fuck
Okay,
that.
that's enough, man.
Fuck that.
That's enough.
Donald Trump, president, right now.
Joe Biden's a fucking pedophile. Anyways, let's
sniff
go
kids.
to you. What is your birthday?
You're getting super deep. I'm kind of scared. Like, are you gonna be nice?
He's going to say you're attracted
This
to
is the nicest part about the podcast.
Yeah, this is the next part of the podcast.
Don't tell me. Okay.
I already went to the body a few times, man. We're just throwing jabs here. Go ahead.
April 24, 1996.
April 24, 1996. This is the definition of an 8 life path. Did you see how the way she was actually talking? The whole podcast, it was about money, money, money. She's about money. And what would you expect? That's what 8 life path women are about. She's born on the 8th. Tell me you about that bag, ain't you? She told you that. Always been, always has. Notice, they don't need a man to make money. Very few women are actually like that. 8 life paths, the ones who are born on the 28th, they do have those abilities. But here's what I want to show you about the 8. You're not worried about a guy who's like a boy toy or a fucking model. You want a guy to be fucking rich and powerful. That's what fucking gets you. Yes or no? Keep it real. You don't want a guy who's powerful and rich.
Powerful and rich?
Yes.
Not really. I haven't thought
You're
about it.
so cappy.
I swear, I've had very bad experiences with men that are
So
rich and powerful.
you don't trust men at all?
I trust men. I just, like, right now I'm not in, I don't know, I'm just not in that mentality right now.
I think some man really fucking hurt you. And at that point, you decide, fuck all these guys. I'm taking every fucking last dime. That's what it looks like to me. And you are an 8 life path. And again, you know what the other thing is about 8? Not just money, it's karma. Live a righteous life, it will come back. I promise you.
No, I've learned that. Like I said before, I learned my lesson with the cheating, and I decided that I do pay karma, and I've paid it already. I've already paid those karmas.
You don't make those decisions when you pay karma.
Oh, I think, I mean, I don't know if hopefully I did, because I feel like I did. And after those lessons that I learned, I have not cheated, and I will not be cheating ever again in anything in life.
Mrs. Sullivan for 5 years, born on the 8th.
Yep.
Most people probably think that's cap. I actually believe you because I know you.
I would do a lie detector test on that.
You would?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so next time she's on the show, we're doing a lie detector test. Just for all you people out there fucking saying cap, cap, cap. What is it that most interests you in life right now? You're doing OnlyFans, you got a bag, you're probably one of the most connected women I know in this city because you literally know every fucking body. There's like not one person I know that you don't know. Okay? So it is what it is in this city. So when it comes down to it, what are you using this OnlyFans for? Networking, money?
It's a nice way to
doing?
have passive income. I mean, I have other businesses that I'm doing, but I would say where I'd like to be, what I'd like, you know, if I could pick anything that I was doing, my interest, I'd be probably doing like a travel channel or something. And like some action adventure type stuff, like skydiving, like by myself. Like
with whores or without?
With,
I mean,
I'm coming.
I don't judge, man. Like,
She said she's on the train. She said she's on the train.
She said skydiving, I'm in.
Let's go.
All right, brother. I'm going to get Juju back in here. How do people reach you and find you?
Kid Trunks on Instagram, Twitch, Kid Trunks, XXXX, Spotify, Kid Trunks, Kid Trunks, Kid Trunks, Kid Trunks.
And if you didn't hear it, he said Kid Trunks. All right, Juju, coming right back. Hassan, brother, you came all the way from Dubai. What do you think about
Just for this podcast to talk to these women.
What do you think about
You came all
these
the way
women?
to call us whores?
Yeah. That was my dream.
I'm right down the street, so it is what it is. Do you think women in Dubai are higher quality than this?
Oh, women in Dubai. I mean, there's some definitely worse and there's some definitely better, obviously. On average, the average woman in Dubai, is she higher quality than an OnlyFans girl? Yeah. But yeah, it's a good question. These guys are nice. I'm just trying to understand, why would you do OnlyFans when you can just find a guy who's successful, who has money?
But why is the
Like, I'm not trying to show you.
You're literally saying, why don't you guys be gold diggers?
Yes,
versus
okay.
Why
Why
should you
does that
rather us be gold diggers?
Why does that make you a gold digger? His wife's not a gold digger. Like,
She found
Okay,
you
but
on
you're
broke.
saying you're already his wife. Like was with him when he didn't have money. You're saying go find yourself a wealthy man.
I'm not saying go stand outside the Ferrari dealership and say, "Is this guy got money?" I'm not saying that. I'm
That
just
might
saying
be a
like,
good idea.
That's a great idea.
Good.
But I'm saying, why don't you just naturally start dating? Naturally, you're gonna find guys who are successful, and then when you find someone who's successful, just naturally have a loving family with him and just build, and you'll be taken
So
care
it's
of.
just they're naturally just gonna love me.
I feel like, you know,
Why would they not if you're
I'm
nice?
gonna go make a rich guy fall in love with me. Like,
Oh, you don't think you can?
I mean, I probably could, but that's not my goal. If I
Yeah, but I
find
found that
love,
interesting that you
if
said
I find
probably.
love, then
Did
I
you hear
find
that?
love. Like, if I don't, then so be it.
So you don't think a rich guy? You literally just admitted that you don't think a rich guy would fall in love with you. You said probably, not definitely, which actually surprised me because I thought your ego would have been like, yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Why would a rich guy not fall in love with you though? That means subconsciously you think that
Right.
OnlyFans does affect it.
no, right now I'm not thinking about making a rich guy fall in love with me. I'm pretty
But
sure.
why would he not fall in love with you?
I'm pretty sure if I make it my goal to make a man fall in love with me, I'm pretty sure I could do it. But that's just not my goal.
Right now.
The type of man you want to fall in love with you, that's the whole different question. A man, yeah, I'm sure you can get plenty of men to fall in love with you. But the type of man you want might be a different question.
But is that because she's on OnlyFans or just in general?
100% OnlyFans.
Precisely. I'm saying in general, if a girl's like nice and she's loyal, like it's very easy for a lot of women to make a lot of guys fall in love with her.
Bro, as
If
soon
not-
as they say OnlyFans, like, I would say about what percentage of high value men? 60, 70, that's it, they're done.
I think all of them, if they're actually.
Let me ask you, because you're around all these high value men all the time. What percentage of these guys are going to say, oh, you're OnlyFans, I'm done?
let me put it to you this way. I was on the Fresh and Fit podcast. I'm not going to out his name, but there was somebody on there that is a high value male.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the podcast, as soon as it was done, I got a DM that said, "Smart, beautiful woman."
But like,
And
you
I think-
are pretty and you are
I think
smart.
you're
But that
attractive too.
that doesn't mean
what
we
does it
don't.
mean?
It doesn't mean that the guy would date you who said that. He might just want to like
Right, he
date
might just
you.
wanna-
You are smart and you are pretty, but it doesn't mean you're.
I
Wife,
mean,
you know what I'm
every
saying?
single one of you guys are. I mean, that's not the issue.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like most men don't.
But she's
really don't
flexing.
think
What?
that
I didn't see this until
She got
now.
the rolling on.
Oh, she's
She's
flexing.
one of those. She's one of those,
She's
man.
flexing.
I've been had watches for a long time.
Yeah.
That's been
Where's your
my
watch?
guilty pleasure for the last
You
decade.
got the
Yeah,
money,
that's nice.
but you can't flex
Thank
a
you.
little bit. I know you want to.
No.
No?
I want to create my empire. I don't need people to know that I have money. I just want to have my money and create my empire, and it's
No, you want
man
everything
comes with
behind
it.
the scenes. You're gonna try to hide this OnlyFans stuff as much as you can after
She
you're
can't.
done.
She's got the tattoo.
Now you gotta do it.
I thought we were wrapping this up.
We are. Show the tattoo.
Flex it.
I will flex it.
Okay.
Guns, can you see
Oh my God.
Come on, Sean.
They must have gave you a lot of money for that.
So much money. It's not real, guys.
It's not real.
No, it's not real.
Yeah, just like those boobs, right?
Yep, they feel real.
We'll take your word for it. Juju,
Real expensive.
Yep.
how do people reach you and how do people contact
Juju
you?
made it. Juju made it 2766 on Instagram. Red Pill Aries on Twitter. Yeah, that's pretty much it right now.
All right, brother.
You're an Aries too?
Yes, I am.
All right, and you know what Aries are? They're the biggest gold diggers out there.
Are we?
Oh yeah, what was the
Woman.
what was that broad who was with Logan Paul? She still is.
Nina, the
Yeah,
whore.
You know
Nina got the
she's a whore born on the 26th, and she's an Aries.
Oh,
Yo,
God.
Paul, I just said it. Do something. Anyways, we'll be Dylan Dennis for the day. How do people reach you if they want to get a hold of you and get hustled by you?
My Instagram is Lex_Martini24. And what?
Nothing else.
Oh, and my my OnlyFans is Beats by Lex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hassan,
Twitter.
brother, tell us how to reach you and tell us exactly what you do, man. Because I don't think people understand exactly. You run.
I said at the start.
No, you run a big organization though.
Yeah.
Give people a little idea what you do.
So Twitter, Mr. Overpaid. YouTube, like I think Hassan Overpaid or Hassan Hyder would come up. Instagram, I'm not really on that. But yeah, I'm going to start posting on other platforms. If you type in Hassan Hyder on most platforms, it'll probably come up. But yeah, so at the start of the podcast, I have a sales team. I have some e-com stores. So the sales team sells boilers and underfloor installation. I have some e-com stores with my friend. So I'm an investor. I don't do any of the e-com stuff, but he does it all for me. And then I have a private community called New Money, which is where this guy, Francis, who's recording me as well.
Come in, say hi to everybody.
Flex. So that's how I met him. That's how I met like a bunch of my friends through
That's
this.
enough time. That's enough time.
That's how I met a bunch of my friends, like an online community for young people, or trying to like network with other people, start businesses, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, they're the main things.
And you are.
I also work with some.
You are actual millionaire.
Yeah,
Many times over.
my watches I think are like 800k. My cars are probably like 1.5 million. I have 6 supercars. So yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite
They
supercar?
dry.
Probably a McLaren 720S.
Oh shit.
It keeps
okay.
breaking. That's a problem. Yeah, but they're all great.
Okay, and if men want to be hustled by you, how do they reach you?
Well, I don't only hustle men. I also,
you hustle women?
I
Oh,
also
God.
have a business. I do permanent makeup. I specialize in eyebrows, and I also do eyelash extensions. If you want to find me, it's Incapie Beauty with an H, Hincapie. And my OnlyFans, if you want to
You
subscribe,
wanna be
is
hustled?
Danny Hen.
How many? Wait, Gigi. How many? I'm not sure how many guys are watching this, but how many guys here do you think are
You know,
actually?
we turned this off. It's
Oh.
not live anymore.
Oh shit!
It was live in the first 30 minutes.
Right.
All right, since we're shouting everything out, listen, I'm Christina Santa with a K, and you can hit me up if you ever need a recording studio, if you need a new roof, if you need solar panels.
Decent.
If you need any general construction type
You
need,
do
can
that
hit
in a
me up.
bikini, or you actually?
I actually, oh my God. Okay, so when I was doing roofing, I had a client that like a couple things went wrong. Stuff was taking forever to get shipped. This was like right after 2020. And he was pissed off for a couple different things. It just, the process, you know, it can be hectic. And when my crew was taking off the tile roof, some of the pieces fell and got into his pool. And he was called me complaining. He was like, I'm just so upset. And I said, listen, I said, I'm so sorry. I said, is it okay? I'll come over and I'll personally get in the pool and get it out myself. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You know what?
That shit came out of him quick.
complained a day after that, and he goes, I'll give you the key to the backyard, like if you want to come when I'm out of town. And then I was like, I did. And then he told me, like, he was like, I saw you on the camera. I liked that bikini. I was like, oh my God.
That is
but
so
like it
pretty.
kept, he was about to fire us, and I made sure that we kept that job.
You
and,
did
and we
it.
did. It was a
You did what you had to do, right?
it was a $250,000 roofing job.
Wow.
That's a 33 right there. She found a way to
Yeah.
make it work.
Fuck it.
Anyways,
Smallest bikini.
we see where your mind's at.
She made it work, huh?
In the correct thinking.
This has been an interesting podcast. Again, if you want to find me, GG33, GG33classes.com, GG33sports.com, GG33 Academy, and I promise you that was the last one. This has been an 8 day, and this has been a GG33 production. Say bye.
Bye.